I'm Caitlin Morgan, the director of the Certificate in Teaching English here at the New School in the English Language Studies Department. We live in a globalized world today, and there is just an ever increasing need for English, which means there's an ever increasing need for opportunities for people to learn English and an ever increasing need to have competent and compassionate teachers.
When you learn your own language, you don't necessarily learn it the same way as somebody who acquires it as an adult learns it. And I think a lot of the curriculum focused on how to approach the adult learner and what issues the adult learner would have. And of course, to do that, you have to know a lot more. You have to understand things about English that really are almost second nature or instinctive for a native speaker.
One of the biggest differences is that our program has 50 contact teaching hours are required of the students. That means by the time you graduate from our certificate, you will have taught for a minimum of 50 hours. That is a built-in requirement of our program. Unlike the other certificates around the city where the average number of required actual practice teaching hours is 6 hours. Huge difference.
Some of the most exciting parts were having to get up and really not knowing how to do it, but write a lesson plan. I mean, I think my first class was a methods class, and having to sort of pull a lesson plan out of your hat with very little experience and then present it to a class in 6 minutes. You know, a 2-hour class in 6 minutes was exciting. It was really a great learning experience.
There's so much experience. A lot of the professors here and the instructors here have 20 or 30 years actually teaching English as a second language and then coming back and teaching us how to do it. So it was very grounded. It was very practical. They certainly had a deep knowledge of theory, but they also had a really deep knowledge of what works in the classroom.
The classroom activities were interesting because in many ways the structure of a class in the TESOL program really mirrors the teaching theories that you should be applying in your own ESL or TESOL classroom. So there'd be a presentation of material and trying to apply the material in practice and a lot of activities. And of course, watching a teacher teach is a great way to learn.
The strength of having a professional teach is invaluable to me. It's, you know, to be exposed to the vast experience of teaching really brings down the intimidation of getting out there myself and teaching, you know, without having gone to school.
So we can really advise you and support you on every step of your career or vocation, from having no experience at all to really being a committed and educated professional in the field.